All right, everyone. This is another Gangs of the Undercity playtest. It is myself, Apathy, playing yet again the Valkyr because it is perhaps my favorite gang right now. Um, and this is stock Valkyr. I didn't use my utterly broken build for this version because this is Odd, the other player. It's his first game, I believe, and he's learning how to
Yep.
play. Alright, so Odd is playing the stock Flaming Skulls, which is a lot different than I remember previous versions. So, yeah. The one thing we haven't done is we need to update the brawn counters on the side for health. Mine are all wrong. I'm not sure about the Flaming Skulls. We were about to do the roll-off, though, to see who goes first, and we can update that while the other person's taking their turn. So I'm going to roll my dice. And I have oh, look at that, a 6, so I go first. Unless you want to actually roll properly, I guess. I don't know if you...
No, that's fine. Do you have to hit it more than once? I just hit it once.
typically hit it like 3 to 4 times, just to make sure it goes all the way up and really randomizes it. But if you want to take that roll, we can re-roll. I really don't care.
No, it's fine. You can go first.
Okay. My first turn is good old Mordo. Should be... Yeah, that's in range. Moves up base to base. Then breaches the Cyberlink. Mordo is a soldier, so that'll be 4 dice. Let me just double check that. Mordo has a tech of 2, so that will be 4 dice. I think. Has this changed? Uh-oh. Right, because I'm playing multiple different versions at times. Where's Cyberlink? Come on. Gang creation, no. Scenarios, no. Breaching, no. It's on past gear, isn't it? Companion scenario. Breaching rules, yeah, that's that. There it is. It's after companions. Okay. Breaching is breach roll of tech times 2d6. -1 for every inch away. Alright. So it's that version. Got it. Just gonna jump back to my rules here. There we go. So yeah, tech of 2 on him. And I need 1 5+. And I don't. Okay. So I'm going to spend... Oh, oops. We need to get our grid out. So I have 17. You should have 18. So you can do that by, if you mouse over the grit thing and you press 18, that'll pull out 18 grit.
Oh, so now I have a handful of grit.
Yep. So if you select them all and hit G, that will group them all. I also need to disable hiding hands because we're supposed to see hands. There you go. Alright. Alright, so I need to spend a grit so I can make 2 rerolls. Because I don't want my... I don't want that thing shooting at me, which is what it will do if I don't get at least 1 success.
The comlinks shoot at you?
There we go, now I got a success. Yes. Not the comlinks,
nice.
The cyberlinks.
Okay.
Yeah, they shoot at you if you fail to take control. Or, yeah. It's, yeah, it's not exactly friendly. That's my turn. Your turn.
Alright. I realized I did not place my hacker in the best spot to get to the comp.
Well, it's your first game, so I'll let you reposition.
Now he's only got a movement of 5, which I'm pretty sure will not give me base to base.
No.
So you say they shoot at you if you don't do good stuff?
So let's see. If you move it, so 5 inches, so they're what? 9 inches away. So if you move 5 inches towards it and then take your action, they'll be 4 inches away. Which means you can roll your tech times 2, which is 6, so you could roll 2 dice to try and take control. And if they don't, then they become security alerted, and they will start shooting at you, or if you go base to base, they'll try and tase you.
So 2 dice is probably not
2 dice out of
really.
2 dice out of 5 plus. That is 1/3 and 1/3 would be. Why can't I math right now? Not very good chance.
Yeah. So basically, I have 4/9 chance of not getting it. So about 50-50.
Yeah, about that.
And how many, like, what's its attack like?
Oh, it's a pistol, so I think it's like 4 dice at 5 plus. But I'll double check. But if you fail to take control of it, you can never get the grit from it every turn.
Oh, so you only get one shot at it?
Pretty much.
Okay.
That is changing in future versions, I believe. Because right now I can just... I can get just in range of it, have 1 die, and force it to fail. Which means that it's now breached, or it's failed, and now you've lost access. Right? Because that is a way of doing things, which kind of is annoying.
Wait. So you're saying you can send your fly over here and break it?
I could, yes. I could send my fly over there and just break it instantly, if I wanted to.
Okay.
But because that is a dumb rule that we're fixing, I'm not going to do that. It was unintended, sort of thing. So the pistol shot is 4 prowess at 5 plus.
So 4 at 5, or is it?
Yeah, it's 4 dice at 5 plus.
Okay. But if I fail, I can't hack it, so I probably should wait till I can get closer.
That's correct.
And then is there an easy way for me to see how far I'm moving before I move?
Oh, yeah. So I'll show you with, spur. Pick them up, and then you hold tab.
Sweet. So I feel like if I use him right now, I don't really have much else to do with him, so I wonder if I should hold off on him.
So I typically try to take control of, use the models on my first turn, use the models that have nothing to do, because, if you go into a position with one of your models, then I can counteract it to, okay, you're moving there, I can then counter that decision. While if I move first, I don't know, I tend to play a little defensively, but that's the Valkyr-ish, because they're more ranged. So I want to take as many pot shots against you while you're moving in.
That makes sense. All right, so... But if I don't try to hack it, it won't try to hit me?
Yeah, that's correct, yeah. So currently it's in its neutral state, and the neutral state is just, it's, think of it as a vending machine that you want to buy stuff from, right? It's not going to shoot you until you try and steal stuff from it. If vending machines in real life were to shoot you.
So if I hacked him here, I'd have 2 dice. And if I fail, I don't get grit from it.
That's correct. Yeah, and the next version that's changing.
He did not fall to the ground like I thought.
The next version that's changing, so you have to be base to base, or use a special exploit to gain access. So these rules are definitely more temporary.
Okay. So that's my turn, right? My move, and then my main action, the moving.
That's correct. So now we also have, you have little orange triangles. Those are your moved tokens. So once you place that on them to designate that they cannot take a turn. I forgot to place mine earlier, but I did place it now. So now I am going to where? Double check. Does Sparrow have the? No, she doesn't have that ability. So I'm going to have Sting. My goodness, my little breach fly here is super slow. Yep, double move. Has a speed.
Wow.
Yeah, 3-inch speed. So double move is 6. And your turn.
And to shoot at me, you just have to see any part of my model. Is that right?
Yeah, pretty much. Now, they're not on Overwatch right now, so you can move as far as you want. Like, if you can get into 18 inches, you can take a shot at Sparrow and probably take her out. Because, right, 18 inches would be here. But that's 8 inches away here, so...
Yeah, so I won't be able to do that.
Yeah. I mean, no, yeah, you couldn't. Because I was thinking you could have Snapper pick up Inferno, double move, and then drop Inferno, but then Inferno's going to have to spend its turn activating, so I get one shot against you. And
Inferno, can I pick up the Elemental?
Oh, no, that's... Yeah, sorry. No, I meant the Furnace is back there. Okay. For some reason, I thought Inferno was your drone.
Yeah, I was planning on having Vengeance pick up Spur and drop them off at some point along the way.
Yeah.
Sorry, the
Furnace.
Furnace.
Yeah.
So flight, does that mean I can stay in the air? Or does it mean I have to land?
I think if it's just the normal flight ability, you can stay in the air.
All right.
So the certain abilities like Shadow Slide gives you flight, but it ends at the end of your turn, so you fall.
Yeah.
Right?
And if you want to move with multiple turns, is there an easy way to do that?
What do you mean?
So how would I behind this wall with my flyer?
Oh, the coal?
With Inferno.
Oh, Inferno flies. What's Inferno's speed?
9.
9.
8.
Oh, wow.
Sorry, 8. 8. It's 8.
It's 8. So you want to move where exactly? To behind this wall?
No, up top.
Oh, okay. So, I mean, line that's over double speed, so, I mean, 16 would be up here if you wanted to go up there.
Yeah, so I could hide behind the wall here if I wanted to.
Oh, is that what you mean? Okay. Yeah, you
right? Well, I wanted to get as far forward as I could, but I'm still going to be able to get shot by her. Oh, actually, but I guess she wouldn't be able to see me on top of this right rooftop, would she?
All right. So one thing with Tabletop Simulator is if you, I believe it's P. Yeah, you hit P, that changes your camera mode. Go into. Okay, I have my key binding set up weird. You press Control to go up and down, and you can kind of go first-person view. Yeah, so...
Okay, so I can move my guy up there and she won't be able to see him.
Yeah, if you want to move, I'll tell you if I can see her or not, because why not?
Oh, gosh. Apparently changing my view makes everything much more sensitive for some reason.
Probably, yeah. So you can hit P a couple more times to change into third-person mode and get the better view.
How do I put him? Never mind. I'll just move him back.
Yeah,
It says 18 inches is there.
I can
You can
clearly see, yeah. You would have to be at the far end. I can still see.
Jeez. Is it supposed to be this tall?
Yeah, that is the proper height. So you can have it fly behind there if you want. Behind the blue wall up top. Because I won't be able to see that. I guess you could probably go on the far end of that, over there. Yeah.
But this is what I was saying. I can't go through the wall to get here.
No.
But I'm not sure how to measure up and then over.
So,
I guess I could add them together.
Yeah, it's pretty much the easiest. Pretty much be how much is it to there, and then, yeah.
No, he didn't stay up there. Is there any way to make him fly up there or no?
Yeah, if you press L, it will lock him in place. Now you can't move him. So you have to, unlock to move him afterwards.
I cannot get him where I want him.
So you want him around here?
Well, you'd be able to see him from there, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I think it's over here. I wouldn't be able to see.
Yeah, I think that's farther than I can move because it's like 16 inches.
Alright, so you can, if you want, if you lock it in place, then you can hit F8.
Aha, yes, that is what I was looking for.
Like that. Then you can move, if you hit F8, you get the little arrows to move left, right sort of thing. Uh-oh, did I move the... I did. Oh, that's not in the right spot. There we go. Alright, are you good?
I'm just gonna lock that in the air. Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Alright, I can't remember. On's the speed of 8. What do I have? Military tradition, lead by example. Oh, right, you also have a gang special ability. I don't know if you looked at that yet. So, burn the world. When one of your models defeats another model, immediately take another move action or a main action.
Nice.
So that could be at range even, right? So at range you shoot someone, spend a grit, get another shot. And then Infernal Bargain. So you may take 1 brawn to gain boost 1 at any time on any ability or spell. And then Smoke Escape is you can leave melee without provoking attack once per model. So those are nice little...
Those second two, the second and the third don't require grit, right?
Correct. Yeah, so the Infernal Bargain
Nice.
is... So every gang's supposed to have a Grit Factory ability. The Flaming Skulls doesn't, but they have a way to easily get a higher starting grit. I think they can get like a +5 total from picks around the gang pyramid. So instead they can damage themselves to boost their abilities.
Nice.
Which is what Infernal Bargain is. So it's not as strong as a factory because you can't actually generate, but it's still good. Alright, it's my turn, right? So I need to figure out what Onsa does.
Yeah.
You're too far for me to do anything.
That's what I was hoping for.
Yeah. So you have 18-inch range on Nullify, 14-inch range stun, and lightning. But even if I try to target any of these, 14 is there. I cannot get that close. Blech. Hey, you don't have too many ranged, other than Snapper, who's over there, Char, who's over there. Alright. Alright, so I'm going to fly with Onsa up to there, so that's 12 inches. She has an 8-inch move, so that's another 6 to go. And then... that's all within 6 inches. There we go, and that's her turn. Yeah, she has the flight ability. She's the Aeryogen. So she must end her movement on solid terrain.
Alright.
Now it's your turn.
So she can see that corner. Oh, but whoa, buddy.
Yeah, the corner is 18, 19 inches away.
Okay, so that's why then I can shoot. Never mind. I can go up to 12.
12 would be from this corner here. So yeah, that corner to there is 12.
Okay.
Now she does have... Char should have other abilities, right? Like her spells? They might have.
That's what I was talking about, her spells.
Okay.
I don't know. She doesn't have a ranged non-spell attack.
Yeah. Because it doesn't. It typically doesn't make sense because her ranged spells are just going to be better than her. What are they called? Than a pistol or whatever. And her spells are already purchased with her points, and to get a pistol would cost 1. So it's just no point in wasting the points.
That makes sense.
Oh yeah, another thing is if you look at Char, she has the... Where is it? Uh-oh. Versatile Swift Swagger. Oh, okay, so it's missing an item from her gear. Char is supposed to have the... Why doesn't she have it? Was it not unlocked? There's the witch plate, there's that. Oh, she doesn't have the... Never mind, okay. So there's an item she can get that does 3 times get 1 boost.
Okay.
But she doesn't have it, so ignore what I was saying.
All right. Do I get to know how far your various people can shoot?
Oh yeah, sure. So these 2 guys here, over here, they can't shoot. Onsa up here, my Aeryogen, she's a 12-inch range.
Okay.
Adelante has a 14-inch max range for spells. My Breachfly cannot shoot, And then Mordo and Sparrow, they have rifles of 24 inch. And you're not actually clicking on Atlante. So 14 inch would be here, like almost the end of the bridge.
How do you snap to the person like that?
I change my camera mode so I'm top down. So you hit P twice. You can get a top down view.
So like these dumpsters is as far as you can go right now.
Pretty much. But again, she has a 8-inch speed, so she could easily she can climb up the here and then go to probably this barrier here, and then go from there. So that'd be her true absolute speed or distance.
But you'd have to spend distance to climb it, right?
Yeah. So cost double. So I think it's about 1 inch to go up. 1.3. So I'll round that up to. Say it's going to take 3 inches of movement to climb up. And so another 5. Take her right about to there. To 14 would be almost to the wall. So she could reach. That's how far she can get.
Okay.
That's assuming she goes that way, right? Because she could also fall down and go.
But she would take a fair amount of damage, wouldn't she?
No, because it's under 3 inches high.
Okay.
Right, it's 2.1-ish, 2.2. So she takes no damage on falling.
So if Firestone says, well, 46 counting hits based on BAL. So that's one of my stats, right?
Yep. You're talking about Fireball? Or Fire Blast?
Yeah. I'm trying to basically Fireball or Lightning Bolt would be better.
Fire Blast tends to be better if there's multiple targets hit. And then Lightning Bolt tends to be better if it's a single target.
And then do you get both the defense test and the Aegis?
Yes. Does this version have... I don't think this version has AP on those. Yeah.
If you boost them, they do.
They do, okay. And then where is... I don't have Fire Blast.
So BAL... Oh, 4+. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm actually going to open up a second version of the book. So I can see both of them at the same time. Was it called Firestorm, not Fire Blast? Okay.
Yeah.
So do know Mormagul is heavily armored. So maybe AP attacks are better against him. Or actually concussive are his weakness.
Okay. I keep hitting space for some reason. It resets the view up top.
Oh, that's neat. I didn't know it did that.
Ugh, I'm having a hard time. So, because I want to try to get my flyer to basically make it so that I can cast lightning bolts at your guy on the roof.
Okay.
Having a really hard time getting distances. So I need to go 12. I need to be 12 inches away from both the person and my caster. And the guy can fly.
Yeah, so anywhere in this area here is perfectly within range.
I was hoping to have him more in the air so you would be less likely to get shot by your people. Although I guess
In the air
down there
means
would
you don't
probably be
get
alright
cover.
too.
Right, so if you look
It's
right
true.
here on this fence here, there's a little...
Yeah.
So you would get cover
Yep.
from that. So if you moved
Okay.
up to there, like right up against the fence, you would have cover from ranged attacks, which is essentially
Okay.
+1 Aegis. And that is within 12 inches. What's the speed on that thing?
Let me check.
Speed of 8, so okay, 16 inches. Okay. Oh, another thing is there's things called active cover and passive cover.
Okay.
Passive cover is +1 Aegis, and you just get that if there's something obstructing the view. Then you have active cover, which is you spend a move action to get better benefit from your cover, which is +2 Aegis instead of +1.
Okay.
All right. So now it's my turn. Right. I don't have range to anything. Any of my guys. And I can't really use my special abilities because there's nothing to do. But... Sure. Did I go first this turn or did you?
You did.
Okay. Alright, let me see. Speed on these guys. Speed 7. Alright. So it takes an extra inch of movement to get over the barrier here. So I can only go 6 inches forward. So that's 6 inches, so that's a single move, but he has nothing else to do. But you can easily charge him. Whatever. Another 7. Why not? There we go.
But he's your heavily defense person.
No, that's my rookie.
That's the other one. Okay.
Actually, you know what? It would not make sense to do that. I'm putting him back here. He's going to stay there and just end his turn. Taking only 1 action. Now it's your turn.
Alright, so if I charge, is that both my main and my move, or just my main?
Main and move. Now, if
Okay.
you're talking about, what's his name? Vengeance?
Yeah.
The Shadow Slide ability is a main action, and you can spend 2 grit to turn it to a charge. I believe. Let me double check. Because that could have changed. Because
Seems about right.
it was really strong, so it was nerfed in one version. At the cost of 2 grit, models may treat this movement as a charge, with all relevant rules applying. The model may choose to use their movement action as part of their action. If they don't, -4 pro. Alright, so you can spend 3 grit to... So action, this turn, speed is equal to magic times 2. So he has a 4 magic, I believe. So it'd be 8 speed. And then you can add your speed on top of it for an extra grit. plus he gets an extra 6 inches of charge range, I believe.
Where's that one? Where's the extra 6 inches come from?
He has the ability for charging.
Oh, burst may move 6 inches before charge.
Yeah, so you say, I declare a charge, you move 6 inches, and then you do your charge.
Oh, so I don't even actually need to use Shadow Stride.
Right. So Shadow Slide will make it so your dice pool is bigger.
Oh.
As well, because... not really, actually, because you have a speed 7. Right,
And then I have the ability where I can't go below half my prowess anyways when I charge.
Right, so his base prowess is 3. So he can't go below 1.
So the attack say it says 7 at 3 plus 1. Sorry. 7 at 3 plus.
Right.
Yeah, so where does that 7 come from?
So that is his prowess.
Mm-hmm.
Plus Shadow and Flame gives a plus 4.
Ah, okay. That's where the other 4 came from.
It's not part of this stat block because it's not as important, and I want to make this section as concise as possible. But if you do scroll back, I believe in that section you'll see Shadow and Flame, Firebound, Offhand, Archaic, One-Handed, plus 4 prowess, reach 0 to 1 when using offhand ability, also gain AP 2. Right, that's the full description. But that would take up way too much space in that section.
That makes sense. So I dropped by 2. So if I did Shadow and Flame offhand, it'd be 11 at 4 plus?
Correct.
Okay. Well, I think what I'm going to do right now is to lightning bolt your person on the roof.
That's a good choice.
And then if I spend a grit, it becomes 66 AP 3.
Okay, that does not sound fun for me.
Because he has armor, right?
So Ansa up here has an armor of 2.
So I get rid of that. Okay.
Yep. And brawn of 3. Now...
My balance is 4 plus.
Your ballistics. Yeah.
Ballistic, sorry.
So, what I can do, she does have an interrupt ability, where I spend 1 grit and she gets to move her speed.
Oh, so I basically cancel my attack.
Right. So you do that, and she gets to move her speed away.
And then I miss.
And you just miss, but you spend no grit. Because you didn't actually make your roll.
Oh. And does she have to move her full speed?
She can move... I mean, she just needs to move out of sight to not be targeted.
Okay.
But she's just going to move over to there. But you declared it. So this is the tricky part. You declared it. Does that mean you spent your action? I'm guessing yes. But that was only the main action. So you can still move.
Yeah, I would assume so. Okay. Not sure where I'd want to move at this point, so... Oh, I could have aimed, couldn't I?
I don't think you can aim with a spell.
Okay.
I think. Wording may have changed. Or that rule may have changed. I don't know. It's one of the ones that constantly changes. Actually, what you can do is you can take active defense. So you get plus 2 Aegis from that defense piece.
Sweet, I would do that then.
Alright. Now it's my turn. I will... Alright, now that you've done your action with Cole, I'm going to have Adelante move up. And that's not within 14 inches. Shoot. So she won't move up. Ah. Really? That's just out of range. Damn it. I don't want to group more people up there, because that sounds dumb.
Sounds great to me.
Yeah, of course. Of course it would. Sure. Mormagul's just going to go right here. And that's his turn. It's your turn.
Okay. I have a crazy idea. Let's see if it works. So can Snapper just step over these barriers, or does it cost an inch of movement?
So Snapper's size has changed to a larger base, so I'm going to say she's just so big she just walks over it like it's nothing. No! Don't do that. I know what you're doing. Why would you do that to me? It's almost like you're
Because
trying
you're a dirty elf. So your guy can shoot me, but I can shoot your person on the roof.
That's correct.
All right, so I get 9 at 5+.
9 at 5+. Okay, so you make your attack.
So I grab out 9 by hitting 9 on the dice.
That's correct.
I pulled out 1. Okay, so I got those guys over there. Is that shuffling them? I can't really tell.
I
Guess
place
so.
them and press R just because I don't trust the random.
You do them one at a time?
No, you just drop them. Now hit R. That's how I usually do it, just because. Oh, look at that. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 hits.
Okay.
Does that have any AP on it? Or is it just
Let's see. Concussive 2, no AP.
Alright, so I stop 2 points, but 2 get through, because 4 minus 2 is 2. And
You don't get to... Oh, it's automatic. I thought you had to roll. Okay.
no, yeah, so that's changed from older versions. So older versions
okay.
was it would be like a 5+ or 4+ for defense, but now it's
Yeah.
just a damage reduction. Aegis is a roll.
Okay.
So Ansa, would you say Ansa has cover in this situation?
Yeah, because I can't see a whole mini. I assume that means you have cover.
Okay. So that's +1 from passive cover. And then she'll get +1 because she has the Swift ability. So her 6+ turns into a 4+ defense. And only 2 got through. So I roll 2 dice. And get 4+ means 1 gets through. So,
All right, so she only takes 1 point.
That's correct. I'll just mark that down. That's it for your turn, I believe?
I believe so.
Alright, so Sparrow's going to take her shot against Snapper. Just trying to... I'm going to say there's cover because the grating gets in the way and stuff. And it's a little bit thicker than a chain link fence. Alright, so you're going to get +1 on your Aegis roll on this. But she's going to aim, which gives her 11 dice at 5+. One, two, three, 4 hits. AP 1.
Yep. Defense is 4.
What? On Snapper?
Nope. Sorry, I was looking at Snap. Yeah, defense 4.
How does Snapper have a defense of 4?
I don't know.
Let's take a look. Armored Coat 2, Trauma Plate 1, Thermal Plating 1. Yeah, that is a 4. Oh my god.
So 1 gets
so
through?
I did 4 damage minus 1 is 1 gets through, yeah.
But I get an Aegis of 1.
Aegis, what's your 6+? She doesn't have Aegis?
Yeah.
And she doesn't have... Does she have Swift?
Nope.
No, so she doesn't get... oh, right, but she gets cover.
Cover.
Right, so she gets 6+ Aegis from cover. that was close.
Almost. So 1 point.
1 point. Snapper has 6. Yeah, wow. Okay. Oof. That is Sparrow's turn. Now it's your turn.
All right. I don't know what I want to do.
I heard charging is a good idea.
I wouldn't mind doing that, but you have this person back there just waiting.
So one thing is you have to remember, if I shoot you with my spell, it's still considered a ballistic attack. So if any of the models are within reach of each other, they are in melee, and I can target an ally. I can accidentally hit an ally.
Unless you aim for... Oh, but
No,
you can't
I
do
can't
a spell,
aim
she
on a
said.
spell.
And there aren't any like tricky spells like hold person or anything like that?
Okay, I'll tell you my spell list. Adelante has, if I go to the right spot, she has haste,
Mm-hmm.
which targets a single model, an ally model, so whatever. Lightning bolt, which is a ballistic. Nullify, so if you're within 18 inches, I can say you don't cast that spell. So that's the closest one to a tricky. And then stun, which again is a ballistic attack.
So I'd get my Aegis on it, 5+.
You'd get armor on Aegis on all of these? Oh wait, stun might not. No damage, but hits on Bal determine effect. So ballistic attack of 6 at 3+. 2 is have target speed, 4 is also immobile, and 6 is also dazed.
So you need 6 hits to daze me. How many dice would you get to roll?
6.
You need all hits, but I wouldn't get any defense against it, right?
No, you get an Aegis, I believe. I need to read stun, because it's a ballistic attack, so you should be getting defense on it.
Okay.
But I can boost it. So my boost 1 that I get for free makes it a 9 dice. So let me see here. Stun. Counting hits based on Bal attribute. So this is not actually a ranged attack. So stun. Is it a ranged attack? Because if we look at lightning, target an enemy model within range to make ranged attacks at 46 counting. No, I'd say it's like a stun bolt. So it still comes from like a fire, like a stun blast, right? So yeah, you get defense against it, and you get Aegis.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I don't have anything that can.
I still feel like you're trying to. So if I charge, I would not be able to do his double attack.
Yeah, you can. You just have to spend the brawn or the grit, because it's literally says. Minimize that.
1 grit to attack 2 models in reach.
Yep. So you just.
I assume that would be my main action, though.
It's supposed to be an interrupt, or like a free.
Okay.
So you just, while you're in reach, you can just attack 2.
And do you get bonuses for being in having allies in melee?
I would get bonuses when I attack you, but they've already taken their turns. So really the only downside is that Vengeance, whenever I fight against the Flaming Skulls as my Valkyr, Vengeance always dies so quickly because he charges forward without support.
Yeah.
Right? So you're not too far away from support, and you have your disengage ability from smoke escape. Right? So if you do take too much damage, you can run away. But you have to remember, it's going to be your boss versus my boss, my enforcer, and a rookie.
Yeah.
Right? So that is the bit of an issue. But you also have 2 rookies who can come in for support next turn. Domino and Singe.
Yeah.
Now, 2 rookies aren't all that useful, to be honest. So it's debatable on what you want to do.
Okay.
But getting Vengeance into melee that's the only way he can shine. But also means that you can pick up Furnace as a free, drop it anywhere along your movement or charge, and
Yeah.
then there he is, just right there.
Yep. Okay, why not? Let's do this. So I don't need to use Shadow Stride and spend all the grit for that.
That's correct.
I can just basically move up there and drop Furnace wherever I want.
Yeah. So first move your 6 inches from your burst ability.
Which would be 5 because I have to go over the
That's correct, yeah.
barrier. So it would be... Oh, wait, I should... Wait.
Yeah, so that's important because your charge stuff counts from where you actually start your charge.
Okay. So then I can charge, which would be double my speed, right?
Double speed.
Are you still playing?
Yeah. No, speed plus prowess.
Oh, so that's only 10.
Oh, yeah. Oh, so you can't
Oh.
actually reach.
Yeah.
So you will have to Shadow Slide.
Okay. So I need to look up that ability again.
So that'll be magic times 2 inch range.
That's 8.
Plus, you can spend 1 grit to add your speed on top of that.
That'd be up to 15.
But I believe I think you have to do the 3 grit version if you want to get everything.
Okay, let me look at it.
Because that it requires the 2 grit to end it on a charge.
Why do I need to spend 3? Is it
So
1 just to use it because it's a spell?
No, so it's 2. Sorry, it's 2 to charge. And you can spend the 3rd one to get the extra dice from your speed.
Oh,
Because your
may
attack...
treat their speed for this as speed plus... Oh, I gotcha.
Right,
Okay.
because it's speed... Your attack is prowess plus speed. Or prowess plus speed minus distance moved. Is your prowess.
But Shadow Stride is my main action, right?
That is correct, yes.
So when I actually have been able to move first and then Shadow Stride, and then get the 6 inches.
But you get a -4 prowess.
But what happens? But my prowess can't go below half because of one of my abilities.
Oh, that's true. So yeah, do that.
Okay, so I only need to spend 2 grit.
That's correct.
Okay.
And
then how do I spend my grit?
You just take one from the top and move it into the bag. Yep. You also gain 1 extra inch of movement because of you move 7 instead of 6. There we go. So you moved. Now you're actually starting your charge from Shadow Slide, right? So you gain another 6 inches of movement.
So I get my magic times 2, which is 8 plus... Yeah, so I can get to these 2 guys.
Right, but what I'm saying is you did 7 inches to move. You cast Shadow Slide with 2 grit, which means you're starting a charge, which means you get another 6 inches of movement.
Yep, so I got 14 total from here.
Right, but... So you gain magic times 2, that's 8. Yeah, 14. Okay, yeah, you're right. Okay, never mind.
Okay.
My words are just missing.
And then I have to be in base-to-base contact with both these guys if I want to use his ability.
You have a reach of 1.
So I can be an inch away?
Yes.
But these guys also have 1 inch reach, right?
Acid, I believe, has a 0. Let me check. Acid has 0, but Mormagul has 2. So I believe that means...
So if I don't go into base with Acid, but I do go into base with Mormagul, if he comes and moves up to me, I can hit him?
Correct. But because...
If Acid moves up...
Because Mormagul has a reach of 2, though, I do get 1 attack with the Mormagul during your charge.
Okay.
But yeah, when Acid moves in, you'll get an attack. Actually, yeah, and that's actually good. If you move, because I have a reach of 1 to 2 with Mormagul, so if you move like base to base with Mormagul, I get my attack while you're charging, but I need to move
But then
away.
you can't attack. Yeah.
Exactly, yeah. All right, so I'm gonna make my attack. I don't get to use any special stuff on this. Just normal. Oh my god. All right, I forgot about this. This is why this needs to be fixed. I get 16 dice. So there's the first. There's the first 10,
That's a lot of dice.
and then another 6.
Could I parry this?
You can, and you should,
Okay.
because these are all at 2+.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, this is why he is really. Oh wow, that is a bad roll for me.
So it costs a grit to do that? For me to interrupt?
That's correct.
But your attack is free, right? That doesn't cost any grit?
That's correct, because it's the movement within reach. So I'm going to spend a grit and reroll 3 of those. Okay, I'm going to spend another grit to get another 3 rerolls.
You can spend multiple grit on a one roll?
You can, right? So I can spend 1 grit to reroll 3 dice because he's an enforcer. So I can spend 2 grit to reroll 6.
But you get to spend as many times as you want?
You can, but a die can only be rerolled once.
Okay.
There we go. So that is 16 hits.
Jeez.
Yeah, I forgot about Morgul's stupid arms. That he's getting nerfed in the next build. Heavily nerfed. He was specifically targeted for nerfs.
Alright, so if I parry, I get these guys. I get my 11 dice. At AP doesn't matter.
Your 11 dice at... Oh, you should be 13.
4 plus.
13 dice.
But it's at -2 because of the prowess loss, isn't it?
So not for the parry. Right, so that's just you get -4 to your attack. So this will be at 13 for your parry.
At 4 plus, and then I can also spend some grits like you did.
Correct. You also have 4 defense on him, so you have...
I need to get to 12 to not take damage.
Correct.
So then I could spend a grit to reroll
4.
4?
This is your boss, yep. Oh,
That was sad. So I'm currently at 7,
7,
which would be 11, which means
5 damage. What is...
and I don't get Aegis. Okay, so I would survive this. Is it worth rolling 2 dice for spending a grit to reroll those 2 dice?
Also remember you have your Salve of Life, so you can just recover 1 to 6.
I think I will take the 5 and then use my Salve of Life real quick.
Okay.
Two. So I take 3.
Yep.
Okay, and now I get to attack each of those guys.
With 11 dice, yes. At the cost of 1 grit.
Yes, I also need to take away a grit from the parry. No, wait. Did I do the parry? I think I did the parry.
You did the parry, but not the reroll.
Okay. Is there an easy way to count this? It should be 11. So 7. Yeah, it's 11. So I guess we'll do your big guy first.
Okay. And these are 4+?
Yep. So and I count 7.
7. Are you gonna?
How many hit points did your guy have in defense?
Let me see if I can find them quickly. Mormagul has Brawn of 8, Defense of 4.
Wow, he's got more hit points than my guy.
Yeah, that's why he needs a nerf. So he also has a med kit, which is recover 3 Brawn as an interrupt.
Woof.
Yeah.
All right, so he's got 8. Oh wait, I have AP 4, so the toughness doesn't matter, right?
Yeah, my defense just doesn't matter anymore.
Okay,
But
so
I do have Aegis of 6+.
7. Oh, so you will get to roll your Aegis. So I'm gonna spend a grit to reroll 4 dice.
Okay.
So
Two more
two
hits.
more hits, so 9 total.
I'm gonna parry this. I forgot I can do that.
Can you? You already interrupted though with your attack, didn't you?
I did, but you can use 1 interrupt action per turn. So the same interact. Sorry, you can use an interrupt action once per turn.
Each action once per turn.
Yes, that is.
Oh, okay.
So you can, right? If Mormagul were to attack you and Acid were to attack you, you could parry one of them. And also, turn is each model making its move. Right?
Yeah, but this has all been my one model's
yes.
move.
Yes. So, yes, I will double check wording because that is a good point. Gear rules. What am I looking for? I want rules, combat. So a model is always in melee. No, if a model moves into reach of an enemy, they may immediately stop their movement if they wish. So melee is when a model blah blah. Where is this? Melee is when a model is either within the reach of a model or is within their reach. A model is always in melee face-to-face contact with an enemy. Charging.
It does seem like you should be able to parry. I don't see where it says each of the actions can only be taken once, but not each of the interrupts. That you can only do one interrupt.
Yeah. Okay. That's how I've been playing.
But you don't get your super good one because I'm within your reach, right? So you have to use a different weapon to parry with.
Oh, I can't parry. I don't think I can parry at all because of reach. Oh my god. No. Let's read up on interrupt parry. A model may parry an incoming melee attack for every hit the interrupting model. Attack models. So I technically don't have. A melee in reach? No, because if... that's tough. Because if I attack you from a farther reach, you can still parry. Right? Right? If I have a 2-inch and you only have a 1-inch, then you can still parry. So I'm going to say I can. Because all it says here is a model may parry an incoming melee attack. There's no other caveats around that.
It doesn't even require a weapon, which seems kind of weird.
Well, it uses its prowess and CC of its normal attack. So, yes, you can parry with your bare arms, I guess. Which Yeah, that's kind of dumb. All right. Well, we'll make that comment in the stuff. What am I doing? I need to roll my 16, I believe. Mormagul has a parry of 16 at 2+.
That's just ridiculous.
Yes.
Like your guy's better at melee than my boss.
Yep. So Mormagul also costs about 2.5 times your boss, I believe. So 2+. So that'd be 13. Because those three.
So I just miss.
I guess so.
It seems like I have no chance of killing this guy.
Yeah. I do have to spend my grit, at least. So your way to kill him is a ranged attack, because I can't parry a ranged attack.
Okay.
You could have Char, right? Fireball, the two of them. That would cause serious damage. Yeah. No, he's getting nerfed. Like, that is one thing for sure, because I think he's now like a 6 brawn, 3+ defense. He might be 4, or not 3+, a 3 or 4 defense. But his everything else gets nerfed, like hard. All right, you want to do your attack against acid?
Yep.
There's at least 6 in there.
Yeah, I see 6.
All right, acid's dead. There you go. So I lose a grit, you gain a grit.
My grit doesn't want to combine.
So it's partly where it is. So if you actually, you can highlight it all and hit G to group it.
Cool.
There we go. I believe that is Vengeance's turn.
Sounds right.
Yeah, I forgot how dumb Mormagul is in this build. Yep. All right, so now it's Adelante's turn, and because I can, she's going to, let's see, she can easily move to here, I'm going to say. That was well within her 8-inch
Makes
movement.
sense.
And
Yep.
she's going to lightning with a... Oh, no, should I? So I'm going to lightning. I'm going to spend at least 2 grit, or boost 2, to turn it to 8 at 3+. AP 4. If I make it a boost 3, I can make that a 2+.
Wow.
So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to spend 3. I'm going to make it a boost 3, so that costs me 2 because she has a 1, right? A free 1. So there's 2 grit spent. I get 8 at 2+. Now also, if any 1s, will hit Mormagul. And this is AP 4, so it will ignore both his and your armor. Alright, so there's 1 there, but you take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That is a ranged attack, though. So you gain your Aegis bonus, your Aegis roll.
How many do I get to roll?
You roll 7 at 5+.
How do you know it's 7?
Because I got 7 hits.
Oh, I get to roll per each
Per
of
die.
yours.
Yeah.
And then would it be 4+ because of the cover?
4+ because of cover, yep.
Okay, so I get 7. Oh, I did something. I don't know what I did.
Okay. I don't know either because I don't see anything on the screens.
No, it's I did something to my PDF. I don't know what I did. Let's just hope that the refreshed. I did something in the yeah, I don't know what I did. Let me see if I can figure this out.
All right.
Okay, I'm back.
Perfect. All right, I'm gonna roll my defense for Mormagul. Mormagul takes a damage. So 4+, that's 1, 2, 3, 4 saves.
And I could spend a grit to reroll these 3, right?
That's correct.
I think I'm gonna do. So I take 2.
That's correct.
Oh, I wanted to drop the turret.
Oh yeah, wherever.
Yeah, we'll go here.
Okay. So that cannot target Adelante. Just letting you know. But that is her turn. And that's the last of my models. So you just take your
Oh,
last,
so I just get to go.
you get your last 3 turns, yep.
Okay. So the turret will activate. That's all he gets to do, right?
Technically he got his move action,
Oh.
but he can't move.
I could use that to aim to shoot next time?
No, because it's if your next attack is...
Has to be the same round?
Yeah, it has to be the same round, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Actually, it has to
All
be
right,
the
so
same,
he's done.
It has to be the same turn, specifically.
Okay.
Yeah. And then you have your 2 rookies.
Yeah, I'm trying to find him. All right, so Sins has a speed of 5. I'm pretty sure I can't throw far enough. Nope.
Yeah, 9-inch, yeah.
How do I undo?
Control Z, but it reloads everything and it makes it annoying, but go for it.
I already tried that and it didn't work.
I might have to. I think only owner can, perhaps. That didn't undo properly.
It's okay. I'll just move him back and start over.
Okay. It might actually only undo my actions.
And I need to delete my grit for reroll in 1 second.
Okay. So you do know, just to let you know, you can press F1 to go back from ruler to hand.
That is good to know.
Yes.
Alright, I think that's everybody.
Okay, so delete your moved tokens on everyone that's... And then refresh starts. And I'm just trying to see exactly how things work. Because when I make an attack, I can move 1 inch without provoking. Just trying to figure out where that's written.
Is that a special ability?
No, that's just everyone can. Just trying to find out where it is. I think it's in this version. Melee, attacking a down model, or knock down allies in melee, charging. Oh, here we go. A melee attack is a main action. As part of a melee attack, a model can move 1 inch. This does not trigger a free attack from enemies in melee with that model. Any models in melee that moves either voluntary or force triggers an interrupt attack from enemies who can reach that model. A model may only make a melee attack against a model within its reach. Huh. So as written, I cannot have Mormagul take a step back without provoking an attack.
Oh, because you can't make the melee attack.
Right, I can't make the melee because I'm out of reach.
Well, since you couldn't do the melee attack, should you have been able to parry? I guess we'll just ask that as a question.
Yeah.
But okay.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, refresh. I gain 1 grit from having the control token, or having the Cyberlink controlled. There we go. Now we both lose 3 grit because new refresh phase. So I'm down to 7.
I apparently have 10.
Okay. I did spend a lot that last turn. And I go first because I finished my turn first last time. Do we have any other refresh abilities? I don't think so. But let's just go over them quickly. Let's see. I don't have any. Okay. I don't think you have any.
How did you reduce the lightning bolt
to a 2+?
Target number? Yeah.
Because one of its things...
Oh, improved bow by X
Yeah.
for that spell only,
Yeah.
max of 2. Okay, gotcha.
And because she has a ballistics of 3+ already, for spells anyway, it only costs 1 extra.
Okay.
Which might be too strong when I think of it, but yeah. Alright, so I go first. I don't think you're going to like this turn very much. Atalante goes first. She's going to spend 1 grit to use her lead by example ability, or the gang's lead by example ability, which means that boss or enforcer only, a model within superior insight roll, so her superior insight is 12 inches. First time, they take their turns at the same time as the other model I pick. So the other model I'm going to pick is Mormagul. So Atalante and Mormagul are taking their turns at the same time.
Okay.
If I make you fail a comm roll, or they deal damage, I gain 1 grit.
Or they deal damage? Jeez.
Yeah. So I'm getting 2 grit from this, essentially.
It's not a max of 1.
No, it's 1 per model.
Jeez. Okay.
Yeah. So that's their grit factory, is they can gain 1 grit a turn by... Or actually, it's Enforcer and Atalante, but because the Enforcer is part of this one. Anyway, so Atalante is going first, casting another Lightning Bolt with 2 grit, making it an 8 at 2+.
Could I do the interrupt to run?
Oh, to dodge. To do
Hit
what?
the deck.
Hit the deck? Yes, you can. Now, what exactly does hit the deck do? I think you get to move.
I move in a random direction up to half my speed, which I'm not sure that will actually help me.
No, it probably won't at all because you're going to you're very likely to hit your deck off the edge and take fall damage.
Yeah. But is it every inch past 3, or is it if it's more than 3,
If
it's
it's more
every
than-
inch?
More than 3, it's every inch.
Woof.
Yeah. I believe you get Aegis on the roll. But you have no
Okay.
base Aegis because it's only a ballistic Aegis.
Yeah. So that won't do any good.
Yeah. Huh. Well, I'm going to make the roll. I have 8 dice on this. And this is a 2+, so 1 damage goes to Mormagul. Ah, shoot. I picked them up when I didn't mean to, and they re-rolled. Did you want me to re-roll, or did you see what they were?
I don't remember at all, so.
I'll just re-roll. Well, that's even better for me.
They are all hits.
They're all hits. So that's 8 hits. AP
Yeah.
4.
He has no chance.
Aegis of 5+, +1 for covers, 4+.
Yeah, but he has 2 hit points left.
Right, well, you get to roll 8 dice. Right? And resist.
Yeah.
And if it's a 4+, you don't take the damage.
So I have to get 7.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. I have to get 7 out of 8 hits on
Correct.
4+.
Yes.
So there's not much point in rolling. But all right, I can roll
If
him.
you don't want to roll, I'm perfectly glad with you just taking the damage. That works perfectly for me. Should be one more? Because you have only 7 there. Yeah.
They don't seem to be highlighted.
Okay.
There we go.
All right. So that's 4 damage. You can spend a
I
grit
guess.
if you want.
Hmm?
You can spend a grit.
I might as well. I might as well try it.
Wow. So yeah, you take 1 damage.
Yep.
All right. That's not what I wanted to do, but all right. So I did deal 1 brawn of damage, so I gain 1 grit back with Adelan.
Yep. Oh, and I need to remove mine.
Right. Now it's Mormagul's turn. He's doing. So he's going to be moving within your reach. So you get a free attack at your 14 dice, is it?
13.
13. All right. So he's going to move. He's moving there, so it's 1.5 inches away. So he's well within reach. So, yeah. But you get your attack before I get mine.
All right. I count 13, and this is a 4+.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I was trying to get this one out of
Yep.
whatever hand thing it is over there.
No, it's fine. Did you want to re-roll it? Because that is a really bad roll for you, and it was an accident when you picked it up.
Yeah, because I think it was okay before.
It was a decent
Like, there
roll,
wasn't.
yeah. I think there's
Yeah.
like a couple bad rolls, but this is just atrocious. And that doesn't look too much better. 4, 5, 6 hits.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I'm going to spend a grit to parry. And that's going to be 16. And these are 2 plus, so all 16. Oh, 15. Now I attack. I have 2 misses. So that's 14 damage. AP 4? AP 4. And you have 0 Aegis on this roll.
Oh, because it's melee.
Because it's
Yeah, and I can't. Pairing won't do me any good.
No, you can't get enough dice. So you no, he doesn't get deleted. He has adamant. So he flips. So you press F. There you go. Now because I dealt damage, I get a grit back.
Yep.
Now that's both of their turns done. Now you can spend his main and move action to have him pop back up.
Mm-hmm.
Right? But that's his whole turn.
Yeah. And that would be my turn. I was thinking I'd have Furnace shoot. What's his face?
Mormugul?
Marmagul.
Yeah, that's a good choice.
So 11 dice at 4 plus.
Concussive 2. I believe.
Yep.
Concussive 2, yeah. And I believe this version
6.
rerolls use the owner's rank. So you can get, because he's an enforcer, you get 3 rerolls per grit.
Oh, I'll do that then. So I think that's 8 hits.
8 hits?
Yeah.
No, so that's 4 that get through. And I get a 6 plus, because I have my 4 defense. So I get to roll 6 plus Aegis on 4. None. So I take 4 damage on Mormugul. I interrupt to use his medkit, which recovers 3.
Oh, what did aiming do? Could I have aimed?
You could have, so that would have added 2 dice. So just add them now.
Can I?
Yep. I'll gladly let you do that. Because Mormugul is stupid broken. That's 1 more hit.
That's another. Oh, you get the roll though.
Oh, that's right. Not saved. So he's at 5. Okay. After spending his midget. Alright. My turn, I presume?
Yep.
Alright. What is Mordo's abilities? Alright, this is what I'm doing. This is the best decision. Mardo is going to move over to here. And he's going to shoot at Snapper.
Okay.
But he's not very good. I can't aim, so it's only 6 at 4+. Alright, you have crazy AP. Or crazy
I don't have
armor.
any AP.
Sorry, not AP,
Yes.
armor. So that doesn't do anything at all. Because even if I spend 2 grit to re-roll, which I shouldn't because I have 5 grit, that doesn't go through armor. Alright. That's my turn. Your turn.
Alright, I think I'm going to try casting lightning at your guy, at Marmagul.
Mormagul? Oh, yeah. Yep. Oh, great.
Don't know how many. I'm trying to debate. How much armor piercing or defense does he
has
have?
4 defense.
Okay, so if I spend 2 grit, I can roll 8d6 and ignore your defense. And then I can spend an extra grit up to 2 to reduce my bow by 1. Or increase it by 1, I mean.
So, yeah, if you take out Mormagul, remember he's going to be flipped over because he's adamant. So you don't get the grit for him dying until he's dead.
Okay.
But Domino has a speed of 9, I believe.
That sounds right.
So he can't get into curb stomp range. Which would be...
He's just shy.
Just shy, yeah. Like 0.3.
Oof.
Right, because that would be ideal, right? Just
Yeah.
curb stomp. You know what? I'll allow it just because that is perfect. And he probably could have moved a little extra, but things got moved around.
Hmm.
So I'll say,
Okay.
oh no, oh yeah, he's 0 inch range. So anyway, yeah, carry on. I'll allow curb stomping if you move him next turn.
Okay. So I need to look at my ballistic. Your base ballistic is 4.
Right, so you can spend up to 2 more. So you can spend 4 total to probably take out Mormagul.
Yeah. He has 2 hit points left.
No, he is at 5 because he used his med kit to recover 3.
Oh, jeez. All right, I will do that. So 4 grit.
Mm-hmm.
And then I get 8 dice.
Yep.
I don't know why it always goes to my hand.
That's just where it goes. That's why I move my grit tokens off of my hand, just to the side. Yeah. So that's 1 miss.
Yep. So 7 hits.
7 hits. So I have a 6+ Aegis. That stops 2.
Yep. So I put you at 0.
Puts me at 0. This is tough. Should I spend a grit to reroll or not? If I spend a grit to reroll, let's see. Cinch will be in range this turn, but she doesn't have AP. Domino doesn't really have AP. Yeah, I think it's my best interest to reroll at least once. Actually, only once. I can't reroll more than once, because if I do that, I lose. Actually, I can't reroll. If I do that, you win.
Why is that?
Because you can take Snapper out this turn, or you can take Sparrow out with Snapper this turn, which will means I lose 1.
Mm-hmm.
So if I spend 1, that'll put me down to 4.
Yep.
Then you.
Then you lose 1.
I lose 1 next turn. So you just stall until turn end, make sure I can't get any more grit, and you win. Actually, no, because my Cyberlink gives me... No, because it's end of turn, technically, you lose your 3. So before the Cyberlink kicks in. Bah. Yeah, I can't. I have to... I have to go down to 0.
Alright.
Now, I don't lose my point yet until you curb stomp. But it's my turn now? Or I guess Char technically still has a move, which you can use to get better cover. Or the active cover. Unless you want to actually move her. She should have a 9, I believe, because she has cyber legs.
Yep. I'm going to do that. I don't know if this is going to expose me to your person up at top, but...
She's 12-inch and 8-inch movement, so 20-inch effective range. Technically could. But Ansa's not too strong. She's pretty much just does like 1 or 2 points a turn consistently.
Oh, okay. Your turn.
My turn. Yay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've lost this. Actually, my only option would be to have Ansa try and take out Domino. So 8 inches to here.
Well, doesn't she have to go over and then down? She doesn't get to go the hypotenuse.
Oh, that's right. Oh, I just undid what. Please don't break.
I see what you're saying about the undo.
Yeah. So she was over here. Yeah, that's 3 inches, so I don't want her to take fall damage, because she'll be dead. So... So that's 5... Five to there. And then I'll leave hypotenuse from here if that's okay. So that's another 3.
Yep, that makes sense.
Come on. Alright, it's 3 inches down. Right, the building is 3 inches. So she just flies down, but taking no fall damage because of... She actually falls at like 0.5 inches or whatever.
Gotcha. So each building's 3, so there'd be 6 to the ground.
That's correct. Now, that looks to be in range to me.
Oh, you're shooting. Okay.
Yes. Yeah, she's a ranged person.
For some reason I kept thinking she was melee.
That's the Bulls of Heaven air Yojins, because they are a lot of air Yojins, so fast movement. Giant ogres and trolls swinging giant weapons at you. So she has 12-inch range, so she's going to make her attack, which is 15 at 5+, AP 1.
Oof.
It's 5+, so that's 3 damage. Or 1/3. So
yeah.
5.
What?
I don't know. My numbers. My math is... I'm too bad.
Yeah, it's 5.
5+ is 1, 2, 3. I can't... Let's check. Might make sense. Domino has a brawn of 4. She's only a soldier, so I get 2 on each reroll. That's just a bad roll. What's Domino's defense? Nothing. So I deal 3. No Aegis. I would get a grit. Yeah, I have to. I'm going to spend a grit to reroll 2. At 5+, please, please. Oh.
So then Domino takes 3.
I'm going to spend another grit to reroll another 2. Because I have to. There we go. Aha.
I'm going to spend a grit to make you reroll one of your initial hits.
God damn it. Yes! Ha! Stayed turned from a 5 to a 6.
I can spend another one, right?
You can, yeah. So you can do another
I'll try that.
2 more. I believe these 2 were the initials.
I think this is all I can do because I'm at 2 right now, so I need to get 2 grit back.
Yep.
Ah, really?
Yes,
Alright. So he's dead, right?
he is. So you lose 1 and I gain 1.
That's not good.
Oof. And that is Ansa's turn. Your turn.
Yeah, I'm debating what I want to do.
Oh, I just remembered something. You might want to do this instead.
Hmm.
You have the you can turn Brawn into boosts ability. So when Char did her spell, you spent 4 grit.
Oh, I could have
You could
spent
have spent
1 hit.
yes, to gain extra grit. So I'll let you make that change now if you want, because you're gonna need the extra.
Alright. Alright, I'm going to have Inferno.
Inferno can take out
Right.
a whole bunch of my models.
She's only got a move of 8. So right now I think I can only take out the person on the
Ansa,
balcony.
but if you take out Ansa, that's 2 of my grit gone, and you gain 2.
Why is... Oh, because she's a higher level?
She's a soldier, yeah.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I'll start working on that now.
Yeah, it's definitely 8 if you want to stay on the platform or wherever. It's not a problem.
I dropped her.
Yeah, I need to fix these things, because the collision detection is only actually on the bars, not on the whole flat surface. Yeah.
I'll go there. Close combat. Is it Inferno? Yeah. 11 at 4+.
Yeah, it's probably gonna kill her. I think Ansa has 2 armor. Yeah. So you deal 5, but I also have a Aegis of 6+. That's 5. Has Ansa taken damage? Ansa has taken damage, so
Yeah, I shot her.
yeah. She has 4 total, so I do get 6.
You can roll.
I get a roll.
Yeah,
Oh, I
okay.
get because I moved at least 3 inches. I also get a +1 Aegis from Swift, so I'm actually at 5+.
Hmm.
Do you want to spend anything to reroll, or?
I am debating.
All right. Well,
I don't know. Kind of makes sense. Oh, so he... So would Vengeance get... Would she get... Would he get the wheel 4?
Yes, Inferno's owned by Vengeance, so you reroll 4. 2 more hits.
2 more hits.
That's a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm going to be able to save against this. So this is 5 plus, I stop 3, so I take 4 damage. Which would... No, I'd have to spend 2 grit to even have a chance of saving, so she's dead. So I lose 2.
And I get 2?
And yeah, you get 2. Alright. That did not turn out how I thought it would. Actually, no, that did turn out how I thought it would. I'm pretty sure you win this, because I can't really do anything against any of your other models.
How will this work if we both go to negatives or 0?
It's whoever has the most grit at the end.
Okay.
So if I'm at negative... If I'm at -2 and you're at -1, then... yes. Yes, right. You know what I mean.
Can I throw something at your down model to take him out?
You have to be within melee range. Melee reach.
You have to curve stomp. You can't hit him with a...
No, not until he pops back up. Yeah. So the only things I have left, my breach, fly, sting. Whatever. It's just gonna... There. Breach, fly's turn. Your turn.
So now I'm in base contact with the... Actually, I'm gonna shoot your...
Sparrow? Yeah.
They both get cover. Sparrow
both
and...
cover, yeah. Oh, I should have shot.
Okay.
I'm dumb. Wouldn't do anything anyway.
So I'm gonna try shooting Sparrow before she shoots me.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so 9 at 5 plus.
Sparrow has 0 defense and 0 aegis, so... Yep.
She still has 1 aegis because of the cover.
Oh, that's right. Is that only 2 hits?
2 hits, yep.
Oh, okay. It's not at all what I was expecting. And 6 plus, 1 hit.
Alright, so 1 damage. I'm guessing she's still alive.
Yeah.
Ah, I should have aimed.
Oh, aim now. I don't care. You didn't move.
What's the aim do again?
Because it's a normal weapon, it's a +2. So you have to roll 2 more dice.
Actually, I think I'm going to just move.
That's... yeah, looks so good.
There we go.
Yeah, not within sight. Alright. Let's see here. No, nowhere in range there that would also have vision, because I think there's vision like at this corner. I can see that corner, but it's 25 inches. 25, 26. So unless she's 7-inch movement? Yeah. No. Okay. That's my turn. I can't do anything. So you get the rest of your models.
What's the range on the exploits?
12 inches.
Okay, I see it now. Cool. Alright, I guess I'll try to have Spur hack the comm. The
Alright.
cyberlink.
Yeah, you roll 6 dice. I need 1, 5, or 6.
I need 1, 5, or 6.
You need 1, 5, or plus. 5 plus, yeah. No, not 1 or 5 or 6. Just, yeah.
And why is it 6?
It's a 5 plus. So
But I mean, why is it 5, 6
why you roll
dice?
6 dice? Because you roll your tech times 2.
Spur has no tech on my PDF.
Spur has tech. So this version, yeah. Okay, so you go back to the generating or the building part. You go to Spur. Spur has drone tech 3.
Okay.
Yep. Because Spur owns a drone, he has a spec. And you're good.
What good does having the comm link do me? Just the grit?
You regenerate 1 grit, yeah.
I guess he'll do extra cover.
Okay. Yeah, the rest of your models, because I'm done.
Engines will flip up.
I mean, you end turn and you win.
Okay, I will have Singe do a dance.
Okay. And you win by... Because I'm at -1 and you're at 0.
Man.
And even if the Cyberlinks were to regenerate beforehand, I would be at 0 and you'd be at 1. So, either way, you win.
No, wait, I have 2 left.
You have 2.
And you have 1.
I have 2 here, you have 3? When I mouse over them.
Oh, you're right. Sorry. It says 3. I was just looking at the one of them stacked right on top of the other one. So,
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yep. Good game. You won.
Thanks. I did not think I was going to with the combo of them both going and that guy having such ridiculous melee.
Yeah, actually, I think his biggest downside, or my biggest, I guess in quote, mistake, was actually taking Vengeance down. Because you then felt comfortable making attacks against Mormagul with range. Right?
Yeah.
So because I did that, actually, my goal was to get Adelante to get you down to Vengeance down, and then Mormagul was going to curb stomp.
Yeah, I knew that you were trying to do that one.
Right. So that didn't work. Yeah, Mormagul gets a heavy nerf in the next version. Because
How does the gangs leveling up work at this point? Like, is there experience points?
So the actual campaign mode we're working on, it's not released.
Okay.
But it would be... So the current version that I'm working on right now is every member of your gang gains 1 fortune for upgrades. Plus you'd gain bonus fortune for this combat. So it might be things like... let's look at this. Where is it? Where does it show scenarios? So for this one, for example, they're not going to actually stay this. But if we look at fortune, models that defeated, struck the last blow on at least 1 model gain 1 fortune. Breaching, breachers gain 1 fortune for each cyberlink they breached. And that's it. So those are obviously going to change. But so every model would gain 1, even models that aren't in the combat. And then you gain, I believe, Vengeance down to person?
Yeah, he downed the acid.
Acid. And Char downed Mormagul? Well, not downed, because...
Yeah, I didn't actually finish her off.
Yeah. So is that it? Just 1 for...
My elemental took out...
Oh, and the elemental, yeah. So the Inferno is owned by Vengeance, so Vengeance gets the fortune. No, the Inferno would, I guess. And then Spur would get 1.
Because he hacked the comm.
Because he hacked the comm, yeah. And then my models would be... Did I take any of your guys out?
Yes, you took out my Domino.
So Ansa would gain 1 extra fortune. But you'd roll on the injury chart to see how badly injured she was.
Okay.
But she was at -2, I believe. So current version is I'd roll 2d6. Actually, I'll do that now. 2d6 at -2 because that's her damage. If I have no other building upgrades or whatever. Add them together. 10, 9, so 10 minus 2 would be 8, which means I believe she's something, but she's not dead.
Okay.
You need to have your total needs to be 3 or less. If it's 3 or less, they're dead.
Wait, so you roll dice equal to how far down you are?
No. You roll 2d6 minus or plus negative, like plus brawn. That you're right. So if you're 2d minus 2, because -2 brawn. There's probably better ways to do it. Right?
Okay.
Right now it's just 2d6 minus 2, because it's at -2 brawn when she died.
And then
Yeah.
if it's 3 or less, okay.
Right. So if I rolled, so a 9 is minor wounds essentially. So I think she's out for a game, sort of thing.
Nice. Hey, can I be right back? I need to run to the restroom real quick.
Yeah, sure. I'm gonna stop the recording.
Sounds good.